And see, this is why we divide things up into segments and record them separately. Seems like my update to OBS I just did earlier today screwed up the audio ducking a little bit. So the game audio was probably way too quiet, and even now I made adjustments, but even now it looks like it could be a bit low. I'm going to make another small adjustment here. Hold on. There. That might be a little bit better. So, you know, I want you to hear my voice, but I want you to hear the game too. Now, I believe what's his roundness was going to lead us down to this transmission tower. But we could look around here first, right? A public fire extinguisher in a metal case. You're not going to say you're taking that with you, are you? Relax, I'm just checking it out. Okay. Spike, you coward. An address is written on the telephone pole. Kentucky, 4th District, number 12. Addresses in Japan are really messed up. Like, it's not, okay, you live on 123 Fake Street. You live on, like, 123 Fake Street, suburb A, tiny street B, house C, or some nonsense like that. It's like every address is like this long string of thingies. Whatever. It's just weird. I had to mail something to some guy in Japan once, and I was sure I was mailing it wrong. I was writing the address wrong, but nope. The steel tower appears faint so far away. Watching it stand in the dark, I'm hit with an intimidating aura that I don't feel during the day. Another one of these things, huh? Hiroshima woman gonna pop out of here? An old well that's been closed with a concrete lid. There's a chain over the lid, sealing it tight. Could be they don't want people falling in. Spike, you idiot. There's clearly talismans all around it. They don't want something getting out, not in. You dingus. Even I know this. Come on, Spike. Learn about your country. When I shine the light on the metal wires, I can see some parts have been snipped. I wonder if someone messed around with them as a prank or something. Yeah. The curve mirror is clouded by dirt and exhaust gas, and sections of paint are fading away. An old lamppost. The light is weak. It's not enough to light up the path at night. I have two monitors. One is set up to the right, and I use that to kind of monitor the levels and such. And it's also got a feed of the recording, and every now and then I see something in that screen moving out of the corner of my eye, and it freaks me out. But it's just like, oh, here's my flashlight moving back and forth. I'm just seeing that. Well, I bet I need to look at this. It's a small wooden mini shrine. There's a sign next to it explaining its origin. This must be the old mini shrine we heard about. Now what do I do? Well, we don't have an offering. We could pray. Let's look at the sign first of all. Something's written on the sign in thin letters. The thing's smudged and hard to read, but it looks like the origin of the mini shrine is explained. It says, a sacred tree called a Kentucky cedar used to be here. The cedars were two brothers called Kaoru Kentucky and Jiro Kentucky. The one here was Taru. It says both brothers cedars are gone now, with only this mini shrine left. Again, Japan is weird. This isn't entirely implausible that they would have a shrine to a goddamn tree. So that's why the transmission tower is called Kentucky Tower, to cut down a sacred tree. I wonder if they realized how bad that was, so they left the mini shrine.
I was afraid of the wrath of the gods. Bro, they said Kentucky Theater has some crazy ass powers, yeah.
What kind of crazy ass powers? Does something like this usually have passed down lore? Like a grand master defeating a dragon, a spring appearing suddenly, a miracle fixing a man's legs?
My granny says, apparently the two sacred trees gave divine protection from light.
And that's not how trees work.
Ever since the trees were cut down, there have been more lightning strikes and electrical accidents.
It's possible the Kentucky Cedar's divine protection power came from the 5 elements. You know, since lightning falls under the wood... what? Okay. You know, Kaoru is really adorable and stuff, but I feel like she would be just an insufferable girlfriend because she's crazy. So with the loss of the cedars, the people must have lost their ability to avoid lightning. Don't you think so, Spiru? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I know squat about these sorts of things. Oh, you're no fun. Maru, are there any other legends?
I don't know anymore. When I was a squirt, they told me not to play around here or even talk about it. They also told me not to go near the well, but, well, that's common sense.
The well, huh? The thing covered in talismans? The well is probably dry, but someone's still maintaining it. Hold on 1 second. What is that chain even connected to? Oh, I guess there's a little link sticking out of the concrete. Alright, alright. I wonder if someone cut the wire fence and also cut like the chain that was on here or something. They let out the fatness demon. Well, let's pray. Oh, right. We should pay our respects to these fucking trees, but... What? You're surprisingly formal about these sorts of things. Never mind. Let's pray to it. We line up next to each other and bow our heads to the mini shrine. Nothing really feels different, but I've fulfilled my duty. Okay. That's weird. The sign option is still here. Let's look at the sign again. Okay. Fine, we'll leave some of this, whatever the stuff's called. There's a small plate for placing offerings in front of the mini shrine. May as well test out that rumor. Hey, Murahashi. I'm going to... No.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Hand me one of those manju you bought. He pulls a Kentucky manju from his paper bag and hands it to me. Once I've got it, I go to place it on the offering plate. What is this? When I look closer at the plate, there's weird things scattered around it. Whoa, something suspicious already. Do you know what it is, Spiegel? I stick my nose close, but it doesn't smell like much of anything. Why would you check with your nose, man? Takes a bit of staring, but I finally realize what it used to be. It's a manju. Wow, wacky. The mess there is the unrecognizable remains of what had been a manju. What does it taste like? Hey, Maru. What's this taste like? You can just be the designated poison tester. The red bean paste inside had squirted out in an uncanny resemblance to intestines. Yeah, that's gross. Aw, I was expecting a supernatural phenomena and I got nothing. Well, nothing is the way I like it. The manju must have been offered by someone earlier. Maybe some kind of animal went after it? I feel like crows and mice would eat it. Probably. Focus. I place the manju on the small plate. Oh. Oh. Doesn't look like Kuberato. Kuberato. Kuberato? What's going? Is that the same name as before? I'm already forgetting. We all glance around, but nothing looks different. Unfortunate. Looks like this experiment was a failure.
Maybe it's walking the dog part.
No, we don't know yet. It was the same with the Hiroshima woman. Smart. Nothing happened right after I threw the rock, but she actually... A summery, lukewarm breeze blows between the transmission tower and the nearby homes. I swear, Did I just feel a gaze on me? Or was I imagining it?
Your face kind of froze there.
No, it's nothing. Let's make another offering. Let's make another offering. Okay, fine. Let's look at the sign again. Alright. Maybe I'm just supposed to go home? Don't see anyone looking at me out here. Already checked this out. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. Alright, nothing to do but go home. What? Yep, there it is. Huh? A man screams from somewhere close by. Did I just hear... Let's go. Instinct has me running before I realize it. I dash around a few corners and bolt through the alley. The cop can only let out strangled sounds. What he's staring at. What's swinging without a breeze. Ew. A headless dog hangs from a pole. The artist here has not seen dogs. What is this?
What?
The only man... Seriously though. What's with these front legs? It's like he's got 2 back legs or something. Or, well, 4 back legs, let's say. The others catch up to me only moments later, all eyes fixed on the horrific dog corpse. Hey, you! What the hell happened? Screw the guy being a cop. I demand answers of the terrified man. Head? Hey, did you see Kaburito? Kubitaro. That's it. Kubitaro. An ex, large man, took the head, went to the transmission tower. The blood looks like wings or something. He screams loudly. It's like he's remembering exactly what he witnessed of Kubitaro. No doubt everyone living around here just heard that. Spike!
This is bad. They're gonna call the cops. You have to run.
A quick nod and I take off in a sprint toward the transmission tower.
How did we miss him?
Where's Kubitaro?
We went down the well again, silly goose.
Quickly glancing around every corner yields no one who looks remotely correct. Shit. It takes a while, but Hazuki and Murahashi eventually will catch up.
I keep saying Murahashi. It's Maruhashi. Yeah, right.
Finally got up to you. Did you find Kubitaro? No sign of him.
It was terrible. That poor dog. This is really awful. Well, the dog didn't suffer, at least.
Why is this really good?
Kinda smells like blood.
Huh? Really?
That time of the month, Hazuki? I trust
Spike.
his senses and reactions seem pretty well developed. It's a spot we checked earlier, but let's take a look again just in case. The police could arrive any second after that incident. With the dog. We need to investigate quickly. Let's look down here.
When I take a closer look at the sealed well. What's that weird smell? It's coming from behind the well. I slide my fingers over and behind the well to examine it, when suddenly I feel a slimy sensation. Quiet, Maru, I'm trying to listen. I'm hearing something that sounds like a children's song. A dog is whining, like it's afraid of something.
Head to the Great Taro Kentucky. Taro Kentucky. Taro? That's a different word, right? Taro Kentucky? Let's try that one. Sure, that too. Is this seriously another thing from Fate's Day Night? Jesus. No. Ah, well. Off to the Great Taro, Kentucky. To make Dad feel better, probably.
The voice is singing rather joyfully, but the presence I feel on my skin is the icy cold touch of sadness.
Head to the Great Taro, Kentucky on the 15th night.
I have deep breaths over and over. My heart won't stop pounding.
Hey, are you alright? Did you use your bloodmetry?
Shit. There was blood on the back of the well and I accidentally touched it. What did you see?
What did you see?
No idea, but I heard a song. A song?
Head to the great Kaoru, Kentucky on the 15th night. A children's song. The lyrics went something like that.
They say the Kentucky cedars were sacred, so maybe their praying custom turned into a song. Huh? Just goes to show how much the locals cherished the sacred trees.
Yeah, you're right. But strangely, I don't feel entirely convinced that it's just a children's song. The emotion I picked up from touching the blood was cold and sad. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There was a dog growling. This blood must be from the dog that was killed.
That means there's a dog head inside this well. I really want to check, but I don't think we have time for that right now. I'm sure the police will be here soon because of that incident earlier.
If the cops find us, they'll want to question us and it'll become a huge mess. Yeah, we can check again tomorrow. Let's make ourselves scarce before the cops come. We head off at a run down the path that takes us back to the residential area.
So you're back, Spike. You don't look so good. What happened?
I recap everything for him. The disaster that might be caused by Kentaro, and the disaster that might be caused by Kubataro, and the odd song I heard through Bloodmetry.
What disaster? I think I've been paying attention. What disaster is he talking about? Lightning stuff? They mentioned lightning, but they didn't say it's like a specific disaster happened.
The longer he listens, the more his face contorts.
Geez, I'm glad I stayed behind. Finding a ghost and running hither and yon on top of it is not worth the trouble. Maybe it works for you two, but Sweat and an intellectual type like me just don't mix. What, you think I'm the physical labor type?
Pardon me.
I glance over at the police station. A bunch of people have been passing through the doors. Someone must have heard the scream and called the cops. The town's got to be crawling with cops. We can't investigate with things like this. Guess we'll have to call it for today.
Okay.
All right. Let's meet tomorrow at the usual time and place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have plans.
Sir, please wait for me. Oh, that's right. Speaker, you can have these.
Murahashi shoves a paper bag full of Kentucky manju at me.
Where do you buy these this late at night anyway? I guess there's some places open, looks like.
What the?
Okay, I'm off.
I should get going soon myself. I'd like to head back to your place. Wait, no. I'd like to head back with you part of the way, but I have to stop by the agency. I need to discuss work with my manager.
What are you working on right now?
Well, you know, summer things. Like shows that bring in like shows that bring in idols in swimsuits to play sports in the pool. Yeah.
Do any tops fall off?
No, of course not. I hope you realize you sound like a perverted old man. Come on, Kaoru, come on, you know. All right, good night.
They head off in separate directions, leaving me standing with a paper bag. Guess I'll head home.
I bet what's going to happen here, right? I'm going to get chased by this ghost or whatever, right? And I'm going to have to, like, appease him with these manju things. Let's check out this photo booth one more time. I wonder what that's all about. Like, there's some story reason why that weirdness happened with that photo. Yeah. I guess there's nothing to do here. Unless there's some paper I need to find on that screen that makes the rest of the game better. Or makes it possible to finish the game. Let's check in this hole.
There's a big crack in the shutter.
Okay. What's this? Was that there before?
The dirty mailbox is full of dust. Something's got to be rotting deep in the gutter. It smells awful. The manhole's a little rusty. My phone? Those are some nice gloves. No number. Someone pranking me.
It looks like a number. Looks like 7 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0.
Oh, you good. The hell was that? And now a text? May as well open the message.
D-mail? From D-Man, subject D-Mail 01. The one who explores the untapped world. I am D-Man. Don't be afraid. We'll start with finding ooh parts. The Bible we explorers all love. Then business can get underway. I sincerely hope we can welcome you as a new comrade. Oh, okay. That's really long for a text message.
Huh? The hell? D-Man? This whole thing's too elaborate for a prank. I think Ooh Parts was the name of some kind of weird magazine about UFOs or something. Might find it in a convenience store, like a 7-Mart.
This is weird. Okay. Well. Hey, actually, I never got to check out this
おはようございます。雲の下星を探しさまようよ素足のまま帰る道なくしたまま果てしない夜を越える走るようさぎはただ星を追いかけて会えるように今願うよかけるようさぎはただあなたのもとへ届くよ夜の果てに
Well, I thought I'd let that play.
おはようございます
Huh. That's weird. In the timeline where she dies, there was a note on here about like what happened to her or whatever, and it said, when I made it so she lived, it said that the file had been updated But I don't see anything different here. Weird.
こちら来瀬桃。あなたの背後霊は今日も元気にしてる？
After school scary rumors. Huh. Oh well. Oh, okay, here we go. I was kind of concerned that maybe we'd only get to see this once. One who explores the untapped world. I am D-Man. Don't be afraid. We'll start with finding OOP arts. The Bible we explore. Okay, so I just need to find this magazine, yeah? Let's go buy it in this here store. Can I please? Oh, I gotta press forward.
I'll ask and see if they've got the magazine. A newspaper stand. First thing I see are the colorful sports pages.
Okay.
Nobody here. They in the bathroom? Oh well, I can find it on my own.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, this it? There's only one copy left of the magazine I'm after on the rack. When I open it, important notice catches my eye. Thank you for your continued support of this magazine. It's been brought to our attention that customers have found cards inserted in every issue. Please note, our company has not been including any cards either as bonuses or extras. These cards are in no way affiliated with our magazine.
Okay. I wonder if these are all... Huh. Alright.
As I finish reading, I notice a strange card tucked between the pages. Is this the card they were talking about? I flip it over to see what's written on it.
Congratulations on your first D card. To help you believe me, here's a little about myself. How much do you know about the urban legend of D-Man? Rumor has it, an occult magazine called Monthly Parts sometimes includes a small item for inexplicable reasons. It said that these cards maintain info on several spirits. This information comes from D-Man. That's right, it's yours truly. What's the purpose of these cards? An extraordinary man like yourself may have already realized. The seekers of the untapped world. These cards help me offer my knowledge and recruit those with potential to join me. This is by no means mandatory, as it is just fluff compared to the fate you're facing now. But if you're interested, I'm willing to offer something related from my memoirs. To start, a story about one of my acquaintances, Mr. H from H City. Showcase your talent to the fullest and dive into the unknown. D-Man. Okay.
What's with this card? This is pretty involved for a dumb prank. And how the hell they text me? How the hell did they text me? If it's a joke, it's not funny. I shouldn't even be playing along. Who in the world is this D-Man guy anyway?
Future text. Huh. All right. Well, it's Guess I'm just stealing the magazine. Fair enough.
Text. I open up the message.
Great, you're a natural. You'll have no problems with the next one. Search the red monster that devours paper. At this location will be the appropriate analysis record. I'll be contacting you irregularly from now on. Stay healthy. Okay, so it's a letterbox, right? Mailbox? Yeah.
D-Man again? Man, this guy's persistent.
Well, this looks like a garbage can. It says that things will only be available immediately after. But I wonder if that means like on this individual screen. Because I feel like I bet it's right here.
I search inside the mailbox and my fingers bump into something.
Huh.
I lower my gaze to the writing on the card.
Spirit Memoirs 2-1, Mark. A case revolving around the rumors of the Mark from a few years ago in Tokyo's H City. It's Tokyo's H City. It said the Mark is a curse. Those with the dog bite-like bruise face a suspicious death or go missing. By the time I visited H City after the case, the rumor was very much reality. I followed the traces of several supernatural phenomena. The Mark's curse is inflicted after encountering a spirit associated with H City legends, so I visited several haunted places that piqued my interest. I'll spare you the details as another memoir, Death Mark, recorded them all. Oh, I wonder if this is like related to the first game. I think that's what the first game was called. What is this game called? Spirit Hunter. The first game was called Spirit Hunter Death Mark. Interesting. I'm going to play that. Another memoir, Death Mark, recorded them all, but each spot was associated with death and fear, a suicide woods, an abandoned school, etc. I ended up at a large mansion. That's where I met Kay, who I now consider a good friend. Our similar backgrounds caused us to hit it off. I heard all about the case and its conclusion from him. Mr. K highly regards my spirit information network, and I promise to research 2 names for him, Liza and Leonard D-Man. Well, that's interesting and story pertinent.
What's this D-Man guy doing all this for? Whatever. I better head back. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. I haven't eaten since noon, so I check the contents of my refrigerator. I have some pork that's still good. Maybe I'll make some stir-fry. Now that I'm full, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Tomorrow's going to be busy, so going to bed early sounds like a good plan. It's Amanome. It's late. What do you want? Kubataro makes you too scared to sleep?
Shut it.
Ban called me. That journalist. What did he say?
He wants to meet at Shinza Station right now. What a pain. Just as I was about to go to bed.
And why'd you call me?
It's obvious. I want to bum a ride on that bike you always talk about.
Why me?
It's the fastest way there. Plus, you'd be a good bodyguard.
Wouldn't members of the family work?
You have to be curious about Ban, too. He knew about spirits. Actually, I'm outside your place right now. Hurry up and get out here. Don't keep me waiting.
And so, Spike went another day without showering. Guess I don't have a choice. Might as well go.
Yo, long time no talk. Let's get going. Here, your payment. It's gonna be a drink, isn't it? Yep. What a jackass.
Amanome tosses me a canned drink like usual. Tonkatsu drink. Where do you find these nasty things?
All my friends know of my hobby. Some try to curry favor by sending me gifts from other places.
My stomach's already full of pork.
Well, you don't have to drink it now. Take your time to savor the flavor tomorrow. I want to know what you think of it. I just don't care, man. You seem uninterested. Don't even think about tossing it out without drinking it. Anyway, let's be on our way.
Amanome pops on the spare helmet and smoothly climbs on behind me. Having ridden before, he takes less time than Hazuki had.
Alright, take me to Shinza Station. How many gears does this bike have? I think this bike has like 8 gears. I mean, I know he was shifting down there towards the end, but holy crap.
I drive down the empty road heading toward the center of Shinza Ward. The bright building in front of me, Moon Tower, points me in the correct direction. Shinza Station is right by it. I'm kinda sleepy. The day's fatigue plus a full stomach have made my eyelids heavy. I really should have had a cup of coffee or something before I left. My back is suddenly smacked from behind. Must be trying to keep me awake. We've known each other for so long that Amanome can just tell these things. It's been 10 years, huh? I was a mess back in those days, back before Aunt Natsumi took me in. We had no money, and everything always felt like it was falling apart. All I had was anger. The only way I knew how to get rid of it was fighting. Didn't matter to me who I fought. A cop, an upperclassman, a son of the Yakuza. I picked fights with them all. Somehow in the end, that son of the Yakuza, Seiji Amanome, decided he liked me. I've always thought I probably just hit him too hard on the head. Been hanging out ever since. Amanome and I are complete opposites. He disguises his true dark Yakuza self behind an outgoing, friendly mask, while I'm a loner musclehead who hates drawing attention to myself. Even our clothing preferences are opposites. He goes for white and I only wear black.
Dumb on a motorcycle.
The only thing I can figure is that we share our lack of common sense. We're both broken in some way. The low rumble of the engine echoes through the vacant business district. We're almost to Moon Tower. When we reach Shinja Station, I park my bike and we head toward the meeting spot. The place Bond picked out as a raid...
Need a drink of something.
The place Bond picked out as a raid drink... The place Bond picked out is a raised passageway nearby. It's packed with pedestrians during the day, but right now it's completely empty. I can see the Moon Tower rising out of the darkness when I peer through the metal fence. I had people looking into Ban, but as a guy who deals with society's underbelly, he's careful. Even I couldn't obtain his address. You almost sound happy about that.
Haha. He seems to be a guy worth crushing. I wonder what he wants, though. He was surprisingly concerned about what we were doing at Yamato Shrine.
Let's hope he tells us the right things. If it comes down to it, I'll just beat it out of him.
Jeez, so violent, Runt. You should study how adults handle things. Don't you agree, undefeated champion of the UG match?
Spike, speaker. So you looked into me too.
Your mother is a horror novelist, Natsumi
Speaker.
Or should I say, foster mother. Your real mother is her old. Your real mother is her older sister, Satomi. She passed away due to an illness 2 years ago. She wasn't officially married, so I couldn't find out who your father was.
Are you stalking me?
Hell no, this is insurance. It's to show that I know you very well. I could even let your mother know about your little part-time job.
You son of a...
Cool it, Spike. This passage has a security camera. We won't be able to get it out of him if you hit him. We won't be able to get out of it if you hit him, and you'll end up worrying Ms. Natsumi. Let me handle this. I would really like it if you didn't trouble my friend, Mr. Bond. Why are we here? I want to know why you're going after a spirit back at Yamato Shrine. I truly doubt men your age like to dabble in the occult arts. We're not exactly against telling you, but in exchange, we'd like to know what info you have on spirits. A mutual exchange.
He stays silent for a while, then...
Well, fine.
You accepted that pretty fast.
Information on ghosts doesn't put food on the table. You say that, but you seem eager. It's a grown-up matter. Anyway, hurry up and talk before I change my mind.
We tell him about what we've experienced so far. Ami disappearing, Kakuya, the curse, the Urashima woman, and Kubarito of Kentucky.
Kubitaro of Kentucky, that is.
Our story ends after we mention what we saw earlier tonight.
Kakuya, huh? I know something of her. Nothing concrete, mind you.
Wait, tell us what you know. Who is she?
Hold your horses, half-pint. I don't look it, but I'm still a journalist. I need evidence before I share anything. That's not how journalism works. Give me time to investigate.
He speaks quietly but firmly. I can tell he's not dodging. Fine. But I don't have time. You gotta hurry.
I'll try. But, rather than focusing on Kakuya now, I'd say Kubataro of Kentucky is the bigger problem. Aren't you gonna die when the time limit expires?
Ugh. It won't be long until those mouths appear again, whispering death into my ears. The terrifying sensations of my skin wriggling and moving on its own. Just thinking about it makes me shudder.
I'll search for info on Kubataro as well. He's rather obscure for a spirit though, so I'm not sure how much I can dig up. Don't expect much.
Rather generous of you.
I have my reasons. Besides, I'm not running a charity. This thing's got to go both ways. You need to tell me everything you learn about spirits. And no hiding anything from me, got it? Yes, that's acceptable. Glad to see you're more understanding than expected, Mr. Bond. Hey, Amanome kid. Spirits and the Prince of Threats are different matters. I have other suspect rumors on you. I won't be generous with those. I have other suspect rumors on you. I won't be generous with those. I don't understand any of that sentence there. That paragraph, let's say. Yeah, paragraph. We can go into all that another time. We look forward to hearing your Kubataro info. If my friend were to die, by my family name of Amanome, I will chase you down. What a scary brat you are, threatening an adult. Well, I'll be going now. Don't die.
Bond walks off toward Shinza Station. Didn't expect him to cooperate that easily.
Kakuya's interested in you, so you're a valuable source of information for him. He'll be helpful for the most part.
I can't exactly say that makes me happy.
Bear with it. It's thanks to his interest that you have access to info and a connection. Oh, that's right.
Amanome steps aside and takes out his phone.
Hey, it's me. Everyone can fall back. Thanks for your hard work. Sorry about that.
What was that about?
Well, if he hadn't come to see a reason, I was planning on to invite him to my office. An emergency measure, you understand. It's a little visible.
If your guys are here, then why did I have to bring you on my bike?
The minor details aren't important. Come on, I need you to take me home. The last train already left.
I end up giving Amanome a ride again. Once I drop him off in front of the office, I drive straight home. Today's left me so exhausted.
Okay. So on the 15th of the month, I assume.
I'm tired. Better freshen up first.
Yes.
Just a quick shower today. Don't want to get too much of the smell off. Ah, that was refreshing. Now I'm thirsty. I want to drink something.
So, this case is going to go on for 9 days, possibly? Because this is just the 6th of the month. All right. What spooky things are going to happen when you look at the fridge?
I open the fridge and look inside. Looks like I have a bottle of tea. That'll do. As I go to close my fridge, I remember what's tucked in my bag. Murahashi gave me some weird manju earlier. I'd like to toss him and forget him, but I guess I'll keep him in the fridge for now. What to do while my hair dries? I know. I'll take a shit. Come on.
It's going to happen eventually. There's going to be a jump scare here. Well, we can't go back outside.
I chug the tea and place the empty bottle on the table. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of a book. There it is. I pick up Secret Indiscriminate Combat Techniques. Think I'll read this for a while. Where did I leave off? Blows to the mastoid disrupt semicircular canals to confirm your opponent's off balance.
What the hell is a semicircular canal?
The neighbor's dogs are barking. What the hell are they barking at this late at night?
Oh, absolutely. Let's open a curtain.
It stopped. Finally. What the hell was that about? This is surely unrelated to the case at hand. I don't feel like reading anymore. May as well just go to bed. was that? Ah, probably nothing. I'll just go back to bed.
Oh no. Oh no.
It came from the balcony. Open the curtain.
I can't remember if I did this on the recording or not, but I went back and on the first case or the first chapter, whatever, when the Hiroshima woman is knocking on your door, if you say no, it just keeps on asking you. You can say no like 30 times and it'll just keep asking you, asking you, asking you. Well, what's the worst thing that could happen?
This is a weird stain. Could it be like the ones I saw from the Hiroshima woman?
Jesus Christ.
Nah, I'm reading into it too much. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep right away, but I think I'll lie down anyway. I collapse on the bed and shut my eyes. I think back on what happened a few days ago. Strange things have been happening to me since I started looking into the Hiroshima woman rumor. If that's the case, could the thing earlier have something to do with Kubitaro of Kentucky?
See, game, you were doing so well. You were doing the, like, I'm not an idiot protagonist thing. And now this.
After everything that's happened today, I'm exhausted. Despite still being riled up, my consciousness drifts off immediately.
Well. Looks like it's going to be another case like that first one. Although, maybe Spike got hit in the head or something. Maybe he played a few games of football off screen. Whatever. It's a pretty good time to end it, I think, for this one. Part 11. So this game is on Steam, and I think it originally came on Vita, I found out. It's probably on PlayStation. It's probably on everything. So maybe get it if you don't want to just watch some asshole on the internet play it. Gonna make these discoveries yourself. But that's it for part 11? 10? 11? Something like that.